Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the morning show. Good morning, Andy.
Good morning.
Another beautiful day in store for us here in Jackson. High today of 70 degrees with sunshine. Yesterday, it got up to 73.
Gorgeous day yesterday.
Yeah,
Gorgeous. Let's go outside and see what Tina has in store for our weather forecast today.
Hi, it's Tina at Hometown Heating, Cooling, and More. I'm walking on sunshine, and you could too.
Tina's mood has gotten better with the better weather we're having. It's very nice.
58 degrees right now.
Look at all those trucks.
Yeah, they're busy building a new apartment building.
Look at that dump truck driving without the dump down.
Boy, if your kids love construction equipment like your
My nephew. Yeah,
Quinn.
just drive over there.
Yeah.
Look at the big trucks. Hey, did you see that lady that walked into the animal shelter yesterday?
I didn't see her.
You didn't?
No,
Stole a cat.
you're kidding.
I'm not kidding.
Who
Okay.
steals a cat from the animal shelter?
I don't know. Apparently this gal. Now there's more pictures on the Jackson County Animal Shelter Facebook page. The cat was already designated for a family.
Oh no.
Yes.
Someone had picked the cat out.
Yes.
Oh,
And then this lady walks in broad daylight and gets her hands on a cat.
that's crazy.
What are we doing?
As Brandon said this morning, why don't you just pick one up off the street?
Come out back. We've got a handful of cats back here, but don't steal a cat from the animal shelter. In broad daylight too.
They're practically free.
I know. In broad daylight.
Yesterday the daylight was broad, but for just a few seconds, the eclipse. Where were you when the eclipse happened?
I was here. Now you know this. I'm not very bright. I was not anticipating that 2% of the sun would be as bright as it was.
Yeah.
So I understand why all these folks drove to Maumee, Indianapolis, Cleveland, Houston, wherever the hell else, to get a good look. But just like this photo, all the photos look exactly the same.
Yeah. Well, depending on where you were, in the area of totality, they all look like this.
Yeah, I would say that if I could do it again, I would still not go.
People flocked to Luna Pier, the far southeast corner of the Lower Peninsula yesterday. Traffic jams on I-75 and 275 as the town was overrun with eclipse seekers, many going to other parts of Ohio and Indiana. We weren't that far away from being in the path.
Yeah. All you really had to do was have a view of the sun. I talked to some people that went to Cascades for a better view, but really it was the same view we had on the ground here.
Actually, all 48 states in the contiguous U.S. Were able to see some of the eclipse yesterday. And in most places where it was cloudy, the clouds parted. It was a miracle.
It's a Christmas of a miracle it was. UConn Purdue last night. Did you enjoy that?
Oh, one more note on
sorry.
the eclipse.
Sorry.
In case you're wondering, on the next one, that was the first one in Michigan since 1954. The next one will be in 2099.
What?
Crazy to think all the babies named Totality will be grandparents by then.
There will probably be some babies named that, I'm sure.
Okay, now on to basketball.
Well, we could go back to the lady with the cat.
Oh, we've got a couple more pictures of the eclipse.
Okay, let's take a look.
The Cleveland Guardians, they were going to play baseball in the afternoon, and they,
The lights came on.
yeah. So they changed their, what do the baseball players wear for sunglasses? Blades? Shades?
I would say sunglasses.
They put on the eclipse glasses.
Very
By the
cool.
way, you can pick those up
Anywhere.
Yeah.
They're all over the floor.
free.
Yeah, they're all over the floor of the United States.
Yeah, and on the rooftops of Manhattan.
Now that's probably a better view than Cascades.
Yeah. But they didn't have as much of a percentage of blockage as we did.
So
There was
weird.
someone named a baby born yesterday during the eclipse named Luna.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
That's
clever.
weird. It's a very cute name. It's also a cute name for a puppy, if you ask me. So yeah, UConn Purdue last night.
Did you watch it?
I did watch it. What the hell was it on so late for?
I couldn't believe it. It was still on at 11:30.
Yeah, it's crazy. Start the game at 8:20, would you? So yeah, no, it kind of went, I think, just about how everyone expected to go.
Yeah.
But yeah, Zach Edey, I'm anxious to see if he gets drafted. I'm sure he'll get drafted, and then kind of what his NBA future looks like. But
Yeah.
UConn and the Hurley family, the kings of basketball.
The Hurleys. And as Coach Hurley said, they are college basketball. UConn is college basketball.
I mean, they are, yeah. And I don't want to argue with Mr. Hurley because he could blow a gasket at any second.
He wouldn't stay off the court.
Well, I wouldn't stay off the court either if I was him.
It's like these kids are playing. You're not supposed to be on the court.
Very animated.
The women's college basketball national title game, that was exciting between South Carolina and Iowa. Another record. Drew an average of 18.7 million viewers.
Really?
Beating the old record by 18.7 million.
That's funny. I was wondering what the viewership would be because I thought 3 o'clock on a Sunday was a little goofy
I know. Why didn't
for
they
the
do it at
game.
night?
I don't know why they didn't do a primetime game. It's time for Love Living in Jackson, presented by Heather Herndon and the entire Herndon team at Howard Hanna Real Estate Services. Each week, Heather reminds us why we love living here, and today, it's because of our wonderful health care we have at Henry Ford Jackson Hospital, and nothing more is more important than having health care excellence close to home. Henry Ford Jackson Hospital has been recognized many times for having high-quality healthcare services that promote good health and quality of life. Thanks to Heather Herndon and the entire Herndon team for bringing us Love Living here. You can reach Heather at 787-9800.
Thanks to your mom's relatives in New London, Ohio, for those eclipse photos.
There's some FIRST robotics teams that are heading to the FIRST Robotics World Championships in Houston, Texas, April 16th through the 20th. The Jacktown Vectors from the Career Center, Northwest Mountie Megabots, and the Columbia Central Golden Gears have all been invited, so good luck to them the 16th through the 20th, and then we'll have them on afterwards.
Yeah, and the Napoleon Robotics team is going to the Worlds. They're not part of FIRST Robotics. They're in a different robotics competition, but they are going to the Worlds at the end of April as well.
Very
so
good.
Congratulations
Yeah, good stuff.
to Napoleon as well. The Masters starts in Augusta, Georgia, and Andy and I will be blessed to travel.
Blessed.
We will be there Thursday and Friday. And Andy, I checked the weather forecast for Thursday at the Masters. Showers and possibly a thunderstorm.
Okay.
Chance of precipitation is 100%.
Oh, it is 100 now?
100%.
What time?
It's like, I don't know. New rainfall amounts between 1 and 2 inches are possible.
Okay, that's fine.
Extra shoes.
No, we'll be fine. Everything will be fine.
They always say, it's going to rain, but it never does.
And if it does, then so what? It's just rain.
Powerball and the Mega Millions are back to small numbers now, millions, but we did have $1 million winner on March 26. $1 million Mega Millions ticket was sold on March 26 at Kelly Express on Horton Road.
I know. Do we know who won it?
No. Would that person call us?
Yeah, would that person let us know and tell us, please? Or if you see a new sports car driving around the Summit area, that could be them.
Yeah, if
That
you
could be the
notice
winner.
somebody making some improvements around the house.
Ellis Sharp Museum is starting their food truck Wednesdays tomorrow, so check that out. That's going to be a great addition to Jackson. So tomorrow they're going to have West Texas, Baby Bear Burger, Rollin' Hoagies, and M&M Heavenly Foods.
2 of those food trucks are participating in Jackson County Restaurant Week, so
Sweet.
they'll have specials then and there. And don't forget Restaurant Week all this week. Take advantage. There's nearly 30 restaurants, and every one of them has menu items $15 or less. Some are special menus, some are just additions, changes to their menus, but check it out. Have you been yet?
I have not been yet, but I will.
I'm going tonight.
Oh, back to the Masters real quick. This was a Christmas gift, right?
Yes.
And
Andy and Joe.
your son booked the hotel.
Uh-huh.
I just found out that there's a Ritz-Carlton 5 minutes from the hotel that he booked us.
Huh.
Yeah,
He probably knew that.
he did.
Yeah. We're staying at True.
Yeah, the one with the tile floors.
Tile floors. No carpet. I like that.
Really?
I don't like carpet in hotel rooms.
Really? I would have preferred
Yeah.
the Ritz.
Well, I would prefer the Ritz too. Can we upgrade? Is it too late?
It's too late. Yes, it is too late unless you own a green jacket. The Tigers lost last night and are 6-4. I don't know what's going on.
2 in a row.
I know.
Well, it was great that they won the home opener.
Yeah, that was wonderful.
But that was close. Too close for comfort. And then JTV's own Adam went to the game on Saturday, which
Yeah.
they
It was a loss.
lost.
Yeah, they did. So we'll have college baseball for you on Thursday, April 11th. Our first college baseball game on JTV.
Rain is forecast.
Rain is forecasted. Rain is forecasted. Rain's always forecasted. So weather permitting, we'll have that live at 1:30. And it's a double header, so we'll have both games for you.
Awesome.
Looking forward to that Thursday coverage at 1:30. And thanks to our entire team for they've been working on this for months.
Two firsts. Our first ever baseball game live, and our first ever college baseball game
Yes, two firsts.
live.
Two firsts. The YMCA Store Camp Healthy Kids Day is coming up on April 20th. And it is free to the public, 1 to 4, at the YMCA Store Camps located at 6941 Stony Lake Road.
Guess how many horses they have as part of their herd or fleet? Is
Four-
it fleet or herd? Herd.
I would say herd of
Herd.
horses? I don't know. That can't be right.
Slew. It's a slew.
No, it's a slew of...
What do you call a group of horses? A
Guys, what do we
stampede.
call a group of horses?
Herd. 50. They have 50 horses
50
out
horses.
there on Stony Lake Road.
Wow.
Yeah.
50.
Yeah.
That's a lot of horses.
They invited us to come out and go horseback riding.
Really?
Would you like to go?
Well, it
Take the
depends on
workshop?
what it is. I have a bad back. I've done the horse thing, haven't I, Brandon?
Yeah.
You were there with me.
Yeah. Was that where the fence collapsed on you?
No, that was a golf
Oh,
course. That was actually a golf course. Hey, do you notice that I smell a little different today?
I had noticed. No, why?
Well, I picked up some new body spray.
Oh. Really?
The Girl Scouts are selling this at Target, and I'm not kidding you.
Girl Scouts
This
body
is
spray.
available at Target.
Wow.
The coconut caramel deodorant and body
Oh,
spray.
I see. It smells like they're cookies.
Yes, it smells like they're cookies. The Girl Scouts are now. They have deodorant. They have shampoo, maybe body wash, whatever you want. You can get it in the Girl Scout scent. I wonder if the original troop leader of the Girl Scouts had that in mind for the young ladies.
Probably not.
Probably not.
You look a little thin today. Oh no, I just smell like Thin Mints.
Yes. How'd you like to smell like that all day? But yeah, I do smell like the.
President Biden yesterday unveiled another plan to make college loans a lighter lift
Oh, really?
for debtors. And listen to this. In the new plan, he said he's tried it a few times. Supreme Court said
So I've
no.
heard, yes.
New plan targets older borrowers. So do you have any college loans?
No.
Because if you've been
Thanks to my athletic prowess.
$20,000 in federal loan interest could be canceled regardless of income, entirely forgive the debt of anyone who's making loan payments for more than 20 years, and cut down loans to people who didn't receive sufficient financial value from their education.
How are they going to determine any of that?
No,
Here's what they need to do. We need to have a debate. That's all I care about.
there won't be a debate.
That's all I care about
There will not. This is one thing I'm
Well, then
pretty
our
sure
country
of.
shouldn't elect a president.
There will not be a debate.
Could you
pretty sure
imagine? I listened to Sage Steele, who has her own podcast, and she got to interview President Biden during something, and she mentioned that every question that she asked, down to the word and inflection, was scripted. That's why I want to see a debate so
Yeah,
much.
everyone wants to see a debate, but
What do you think the viewership would be? Better than the Caitlin Clark game?
it probably would be.
I think so
It'd
too.
be
You could
very
sell
entertaining.
sponsorships. We could donate money to charity. Everything would work out well.
The Crumleys are being sentenced this morning.
Yeah, and they're asking for mercy.
Yeah, they won't get it because they've got tapes from the jailhouse. You know, when the
They
call-
record that.
They record that, and James Crumley hurled profanity toward Oakland County Prosecutor Karen McDonald, and showed no remorse. And these tapes, well, apparently they're going to play them in the sentencing hearing.
Really, I'm interested to see. I mean, because obviously this is the first of its kind. We've never had a case like this in
Never.
our country. So they've already served 2.5 years, maximum 15. It'll be interesting to see what the judge does.
Yeah.
I'm thinking he's going to tack on 5 more for each of them.
Throwing the book at them is the prediction.
Do you think it'll be the full amount?
I think so.
Really?
Yeah. Busy week in high school sports. All this week, be sure and check out JTV.tv for full coverage. Last night, the JTV sports crew, they were everywhere.
Yeah, Grass Lake did work last night. Look at this. 15-3 and 22-2 over Stockbridge. Grass Lake must have had someone like Brandon Dowley on the mound for both games. Olivet over Hanover Horton, 6-2, but then Hanover Horton won the second one, 8-1. Softball, Grass Lake, a couple of mercies. Hanover Horton, a couple of mercies. Northwest, a couple of mercies. Whitmore Lake, 20. Vandercook Lake, 15 in a 3-hour game. There's some track and field. Lacrosse, our first lacrosse squad. And I think we have a few athletes from Lumen Christi on that Jackson squad as well. They fell to Holt last night. Girls soccer, Hanover over Jay Christian. Northwest fell to Leslie. Here's what's coming up. No, we don't have what's coming up.
But it's a
coming
full
up.
week, full day. It's from here on out. Sports mania, sports palooza.
Sportsapalooza. Our sponsor of the day is M&K Jetting and Televising. Thanks to M&K, great partner of JTV for
They are.
many years, and,
And-
really we couldn't do what we do without M&K.
Thanks to Mark and Chris. They they have a lot of relatives in Jackson because I'm constantly being approached by people that say, and they fill in the blank.
Cousin.
Aunt, sister, brother is on JTV. Mark
And
Chris.
it's Mark Konopacki.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, thank you very much to M&K. Of course, M&K also a proud sponsor of the ORS Race Series.
which is coming up.
It is.
Who's on the show today?
We've got a wonderful show lined up. We're going to get things started with Jesse Brown, the athletic director at Lumen Christi Catholic School, right after this break.